I tend to think I'm a simple person. I wake up every morning, I work 10 hours a day, I come home and work on videos, play piano or play video games, and go to bed. Rinse and repeat. And there's only a handful of things I genuinely hate. Brussels sprouts, my neighbors waking me up in the middle of the night because they're getting a little too intimate slamming against the wall, and the subject of today's rant, Teslas. Not so much the cars, but the people who own the cars. It's all about the mentality associated with owning a Tesla that makes people feel superior, that they have a Tesla and they're part of the important people saving the planet, while here I am just sitting in my SUV trying to get to and from work every day just to afford rent. See, Tesla owners are pretending to be the special smart ones who aren't paying for the exorbitant gas prices right now, but their self-righteous entitlement to have everyone bend the rules of the road to them is astonishing. Like, people have this mentality of pickup truck owners being horrible to interact with while driving, but it's not even like 3% as infuriating as driving in an adjacent lane to a Tesla. And these people think that they're literally saving the world because they drive a car that consumes electricity that was generated in a power plant dumping emissions into the atmosphere elsewhere. I don't know if you heard, but in the past week, the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii erupted, spewing so much crap into the atmosphere that it's effectively making decades of gains in reducing emissions completely pointless. Because these people have such strong main character syndrome that they feel like they can lasso an entire planetary body into submission. Now, if you've ever driven through the mountains, you probably realize how truly small you are in the grand scheme of things. But then again, I don't imagine any Tesla owners driving through the mountains because they don't have enough range on their overpriced battery with wheels. Even though we're specks on this rock we call Earth, that's okay, because together we can truly effectuate change. But Tesla owners and owners of EVs more generally feel better about themselves for making the quote-unquote sacrifice to drive a car that any middle-class person like myself probably can't afford. Now, I love my car to death. It's 14 years old, got 150k miles on it, and I take really dang good care of it. It's my baby. And I honestly don't mind if people spend a bit more to get a car that's not only comfortable for them, but will also keep them safe in case of an accident. But that's not what Tesla is. Tesla to many people is a status symbol, and it's annoying how owners of them like to brag about it. So, this is what I had to deal with when I got home today. I was driving in a residential area, going the speed limit at 35 miles an hour, and in my rear view mirror, I see it. This white Tesla bolts from behind. He's going at least 50 miles an hour, right? He passes me, and as soon as he passes me, from the back of his wheels, he kicks up 2 rocks that shoot straight into the driver's side of my windshield. Now, accidents happen. I've had my car for a long time. People have sideswiped it. They've taken off the mirror. You know, I've been driving down the highways and gotten a chip or two on the windshield before, but you gotta realize that's unavoidable when you're going over 75 miles an hour. There's even a little bit of gravel or stone on the road. You just gotta hope and pray that nothing will happen. That's not what happened in this scenario. And what really sealed the deal on who chipped my car was looking at the license plate. Now, if you've been paying attention to like my main channel, you'd know I'd moved from the Midwest to the West, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people from California moving to where I'm currently at, and I despise it. See, I would never live in California because almost everyone out there is fruits and nuts, and those who aren't are just flakes. I mean, we've all seen the video of those stupid kids who jumped the rented Tesla and totaled it. It just encapsulates so much wrong with the importance that we as a society have put on Tesla as a company instead of addressing real problems that affect most people. So you combine 2 of the most insufferable people together, the California man and a Tesla owner, into this unholy amalgamation of just an awful person to be on the road with. Typically, I would just go to a glass repair shop and have them put a little filament into the chips so they don't develop into cracks. Think of it like preventing a cavity from growing, but instead of in your mouth, it's for your car. But those previous chips were outside my field of view, so it didn't really bother me. Now there's 2 of them right in front of me, and to fill them up, it's not a cheap process. It costs about $100. Now I have to replace my entire windshield, burning a few $100 into my pocket because some asshole wanted to show off how fast he could go. And this literally is the worst time to happen because not only is inflation insanely high, but it's the first of the month. so all of my bills are due at the beginning of the month. I know this is coming out on April Fool's Day, but I swear it genuinely happened, and I'm kind of pissed off about it. So I just hope that the very small amount of ad revenue this video will generate will be put towards replacing my windshield, because this was an entirely preventable situation. Just have to deal with stupid people anywhere you go. I mean, that's life. I don't have a Patreon, and I never will, because I don't want to force people to pay for content or pay for these stupid things. So don't worry about sending me money. It's an expense that I shouldn't have to pay because someone else was stupid. So all I ask is that if this video resonates with you, just hit that like button and comment if you agree or not. If you hate Teslas, if you don't hate Teslas, if you're an owner, tell me why I'm wrong. That's all I really want. Hydrogen fuel cell cars are better in almost every way, but what do I know? I'm just a salty engineer. I'll see you later.